So here we are again with the FM1000 Plus app and the XCN 2050 display. And we're going to simulate setting up an implement. So from here, we're at the home screen. We're just going to go into our settings right here. And you'll see the option for implement. You can also add or remove different plugins or different unlocks that may be set up in the display. I'm going to go over here to implement. And then I'm going to go into setup. And the password for this is going to be the same as the FM1000 display. So it's still 2009, it hasn't changed, and that should be all we need there. From here, this is pretty similar to the FM1000 display as well. Pretty much the whole app is. So you have different options. So anything from tillage, spraying, spreading, planting, all of those are options within the display. We go over to measurements. This gives us our swath width, and if we wanted to set this up as an implement, or if we just wanted to maybe map out a boundary or something like that, we could set that up to the width of the tractor itself if we didn't have an implement. So we got a swath width, which you can see on the map. It shows you exactly where that measurement is made from. Application width, application offset, the number of rows, and then a left and right offset if we have one of those. Over on geometry, we do have an option. If this was a 3-point or a hitch implement, we can change that here, and then we can put in a physical width and a physical length as well. This is mainly for boundaries more than anything, so that it can calculate where the once you get close to a boundary, it can alarm you. Overlap is really for a lot of your application systems, very similar to our OEM displays where you have a overlap control. So start overlap, you have the allowable side-to-side overlap, so that's previously applied areas, and then you have a boundary control set up here as well. So you can set all that up from this screen. Any extras that may be here, so if you perhaps wanted to set up variety tracking if you're planting, you could set that up here and put in a remote lock switch if needed. And that's pretty much it on actually setting up an implement within the FM1000 Plus app.